for some kind of sign, a chance to break free from feeling like there's no other way. I refuse to believe that this will always be how it's gonna be. Oh, how it's gonna be. Oh, but then I keep on
Yes. Sorry, I thought my mic wasn't working there. My headphones weren't working. If you're watching a big fuff in the background, I managed to change leads because it was only going out in one ear and it's terrible. I thought it was deaf in one ear. Again, there you go. Right, kicking us off, Tasha LaRae. That's Till You Get There. DJ Spen and my man Sean McCabe there on the remix. Quantize Recordings, the label there tonight. First tune out of 23 tonight for you.
I always find when you join a ride.
Here's some Lifford for you.
I always find.
Hi, this is Lifford and you are checking out my new track on the Digital Groove.
I always find when you join a ride. I always find when you join a ride. It's not the end. Do that matters as long as you stay in the. I always find when you join a ride. It's not the end. Do that matters as long as you stay in the. I always find when you join a ride. It's not the end. Do that matters as long as you stay in the. I always find when you join a ride. It's not the end. Do that matters as long as you stay in the Digital Groove.
Right, 11 and a half minutes past 9 p.m. Live for you Monday night. This is the Digital Groove. And first and foremost, apologies, couldn't be with you live last week. Work was calling and all that kind of thing. So we couldn't do the live show. We did pre-record it as always that afternoon. But my apologies, so we shall make it up to you this week. You should be technically seeing me in really high def, kind of, you know, which is probably kind of frightening, actually, really. I probably should have worn some kind of, actually put a Vaseline over the lens, would have been fine. I had a misfortune today of dropping my iPhone 11, which I've done many times, I've gotten away with. This was not the day I got away with it. And it literally, hairline cracked right at the top where the mic or the earpiece is for listening to calls. Okay. which is also right beside where the front-facing camera is, which I normally use for this Facebook Live. So I've had to turn, which is great in a way, I have to turn the phone around to show you what's going on now. And therefore, my video, which I very kindly assisted myself with a long time ago and turned everything around in the video footage so you could see it the right way around, because this is getting confused. But anyway, that's what happened to me today. So I shall have to get it repaired. It wasn't going to happen before tonight, right? So you're watching me in the proper, professional camera on the iPhone 11 tonight. Anyway, if you're with us on the Facebook Live, hello to you. We are putting these track names up on the Facebook Live as we play them, by the way. We're also putting them up on our Twitter if you're just listening on the radio and you'd like to follow the tunes as we play these. At Digital Groove is the handle there. This is second tune in. It's Beat Rivals featuring Lifford. It's called Stay in the Groove. And we're playing you the Soul, that's as in S-O-L-E, like Soul of your shoe. Soul Masters Inc., as in Incorporated INC. Giving you all the explanations tonight. Dub on Rival Beat Recordings. And that second tune in tonight, starting us off was LaRae, Till You Get There, DJ Spen and my man Sean McCabe on the remix for Quantize Recordings. You can see it the right way around today. Also, Sean McCabe on to me a little earlier. I know it's a little while away yet, but he's coming to play in Dublin, I think on the 2nd of May, if I'm right. Let me just double check that. Yes, 2nd of May, he'll be in the Mez, I think it is, for Ryan Brasco's So Soulful Night, and that's great. So it's something to look forward to. I know it's a little while away yet, but put it in your diary now. We'll of course be filling you in closer to the time. But Sean kicking us off with DJ Spen on the remix there for LaRae, sending our way to play for you. But it is out at the moment. You can grab that, and you can grab this one right here immediately too. A couple of good exclusives for you tonight. We shall get to them as we go through our tunes this evening. Now, we're big fans and friends with Barbara Tucker on this show, and we're going to give you some Barbara Tucker, one of two, in fact, from Barbara Tucker in hour one tonight. This is Teddy Douglas, or Steve Watts likes to call him Teddly Douglas, and Barbara Tucker and Zhana on the vocals on this. This is called You Can Do It. We're going to play you Teddly's main mix here on Basement Boys Recordings, out today.
This is Kenny Dopey checking out Digital Groove with Now Redmond.
Trust and believe, come on, trust and believe.
legendary Barbara Tucker on the vocals. As we said, one of two tunes are going to play in hour one tonight from Barbara on the vocals. That's Teddy Douglas, Barbara Tucker and Zhana. Brand new tune called You Can Do It. Teddy's main mix from Baltimore's Basement Boys and McKay. Never got to greet you all properly. Hope you had a lovely weekend, by the way, and everything was fine. It was very stormy here in Ireland, so if you're, hopefully you kind of stayed on the ground. As we said, loads of hellos to catch up on. Let's do them straight away for you. Gary Egan with us tonight. Hello to you, sir. Hopefully you're well. Good to have you along. Saying whoop. Indeed. D-Fay with us, I think up the west, Donegal, kind of west coast. Hopefully you weren't too badly affected by storms and stuff. Lola Desmond with us tonight as well. Also Lorna Manley. Good evening to you. Grania Flood with us. Nice to have the one and only Jason Brooks, aka Soul Providers, with us there as well. Very close to Baltimore, so hope you're well. Franz Balgo with us tonight as well. Lovely to have you along. Also Barone in the house saying, oh yeah, indeed. We'll get something on for you next. Is that okay? Robert Murphy with us tonight as well. Sinead Brady with us too. Shannon Sullivan McGowran, I think, with us tonight as well. Lovely to have you along. Nice to have Graham White back with us as well. It's been a while, but that's okay. We're always here, mate. And he's happy to tune in and not in work. It's great, yes. We got the one and only Lewis Daniels, formerly known as Lavie Levan, with us. Good evening to you, sir. Also Miggy in the house. Hello. Jerry Moore with us tonight as well. How lovely. We got Scott J. Clark too, down Wicklow direction. Lovely to have you along, my friend. The one and only legendary Gladys Pizarro with us tonight as well. How lovely to have you along. Darren Patrick Lynch, Cork. How are you? I hope you're well. Shay Power, sticking the boot in over gyrating too much. Yeah, you're right. You're getting an HD as well tonight. God love you. Lovely to have you along, however. I hope you're well. Mac Arvid in Sweden, hello to you. He says good evening from a dark Sweden. It would definitely be dark at this hour, I'm sure. Hopefully you're well. Good to have you along, mate. We're going to spin this one out to Barone tonight. He says big hugs from Rothristay. Okay, could be a typo. Anyway, we're going to play this for you. If, by the way, you have just joined us tonight, it is the Digital Groove Monday night here on RTE Pulse. We've only been doing it for 11 plus years. Bringing the best and brand new house music every single Monday night, all the promos and brand new releases of the week. And we have 23 to get through tonight for you, none of which have probably been heard by you up until now. It's been very busy today on Tracksource, which you possibly have been, but we shall be bringing them to you tonight anyway. We're at tune number 4 right now at a 23, so 19 to go. Quite a big hour 2 tonight. We have still got quite a big hour 1 to come, and going to turn up the pressure a little bit now for you coming up towards 9:30. Some nice deep action to start off hour 2 tonight, then back into some kind of groovy stuff. And don't forget, our Decade series is still working its way through the 10 years of the Digital Groove playlist from 2009 to 2019. Every week we've been putting up 10 tunes from those 10 years on our Mixcloud page, and this week is episode number 7, so 10 more tunes for you this week, and they're all fantastic. Of course they are. The best of the best. But you can check that out after the show. We'll be uploading that afterwards. Right, what are we into now? Right, this is lovely actually. You're going to like this. This is Mirko and Meex. Tune is called Hit and Run, and this is the original mix for you. The label here is what? It's Night Beat Records. That's the label here. And this is tune number 5 tonight. Some more Barbara Tucker coming up after this. You're going to love that. I promise you, you're going to love that. But you're going to love this too. This is great. Turn it up, please.
Hi, this is CJ McIntosh, and listen to my good friend Niall Redmond on the Digital Groove.
This is the second one from Barbara Tucker. I was telling you about this. Dennis Quin on the remix. For Barbara Tucker, You Want Me Back. BBR is the label here. If you haven't got this pumping, you need to take care of that immediately, please. As chunky as a juggernaut full of Yorkies, I think you'll all agree. Dennis Quin on the remix for Barbara Tucker, brand new out today. You can grab that immediately. It's called You Want Me Back. The label BBR Recordings. Pretty much got the expected result. Everyone loving that. We got Dennis Quin in the house as well tonight. Hello to you over there in the Netherlands, my friend. Great job on this. Miggy loving this as well. Also Ben Mabbin in the house. Hello to you. Instant banger, he says. Absolutely. Richie Bradley, hello to you in Northern Ireland. I think we missed you slightly earlier there in the hellos. Do apologise as always. So good evening to you. We got Emma Brodigan with us tonight too. Also Sebastian, some brand new And Me and Bastian a little bit later on tonight with Johannes. That's coming up towards the end of the show tonight. Right, this is Block and Crown. It's called Want You All. And this is the Jackin Clubmix. Says it all, doesn't it? It's God Made Me Funky, the label here. Cranking up the heat ever so slightly as we go towards 10 tonight, okay?
Hi, I'm DJ Le Baron from Switzerland, and you are listening to the Digital Groove with the one and only Nile Ready.
Make it right. Make it right. Right. Make it right. Make it right.
this is Tony Humphries, and you're checking out my guy Nile Redmond in the mix on Digital Groove.
Yes, loads coming on board. Tonight we got Jogador in the house. Hello to you. Something on the way for you. The usual top of the hour top thing. Denise Scott, Wisconsin, US of A. Happy Monday. Groovers is the message to you all. And it's a pretty good message. It's great. Looks like we've got Terry Hunter with us in Chicago as well. Hello to you, sir. How are you? My dear friend, I hope you're well. I really do, in the Windy City. Keith Costello in Kilkenny. Loving this tune. Great. Good to have you along as well, mate. Thanks for checking us out tonight. Yes, big chunky action on this bad boy. This is Block and Crown. It's called Want You All, and it is the Jackin Clubmix. We're playing for you. God Made Me Funky, the label here. I don't know why I hear that in a Manchester accent every time. Absolutely no idea. Anyway. Right, I know a lot of you are piano lovers out there. We're going to satisfy your piano cravings for the next couple of tunes, okay? Red status piano warning coming at you for the next few. Yes! Okay, this has been re-released today with a Crazibiza remix. Also the original Dave Morales mix of 92 on it. This is Clubland. It's called Love Strain. And this is the Crazibiza or Crazibiza 2020 mix. btech, the label here. Tune number 8 out of 22. Brand spanking newies tonight for you. And as I said, piano about to invade your ear canals. And we do like that. You were warned about the piano. You were warned. You were warned. You can't say you weren't warned. Nice to have Ryan Brasco with us. Ryan, I hope you heard us mention. I hope you didn't mind us mention. Maybe we weren't supposed to say anything yet. We played some early Sean McCabe at the start of the show tonight. First, tune in. Mention he's coming to Dublin 2nd of May, tipping us off himself tonight. So hopefully we didn't let the cat out of the bag too early for you. But please keep us up to date with that, and we shall spread the word as the time goes on. Mac Arbert saying Swedish music. Are Crazibiza Swedish? I didn't know that. I genuinely didn't. There you go. There's a lot I don't know. Anyway, there was a lovely, I'd never heard it until today, but it is an old mix. 1992, I think, was the original. Was it? Yeah, I think it was. Of Love Strain, Clubland, Dave Morales mix on this as well, remastered, so it's great to have that in the collection. This, however, the 2020 mix of Love Strain, out on btech Recordings. We got Lee Dietz in the house. Hello to you. Hello to you. Lovely to have you with us there in Canada. Hope you are. Scotty Travers as well. Florida. I just kind of fell out of my mouth there. Sorry, Florida in the US of A. Some serious house music, energy pouring out of your. Listen, mate, we're about to crank it up, pouring out of your speakers. He's saying. Lee says greetings from Corey and her. So hello to you guys in Canada. Hope you are well. Yes. Times in the name of God, right? It's 16 away from 10 p.m. tonight. As we said, working our way through 23 tunes. We just hit tune number 7. I better hit tune number 9 right now. I need more caffeine, don't I? Sort that out immediately. Heart rate's dipping below 215. Yes. Okay, big piano alert on this, my friends. This is out, I think, today. We did get sent it by the guys in Let There Be House, however. This is jazzy funk, all one word. It's called Love Me. And we're going to play the Ferdinand Weber remix of this. Familiar vocal in this, and it's not the last time you're going to hear this vocal tonight. That familiar? Yep. Well, anyway, this is lovely. Turn it up. This is great. All you piano fans going to love this. I think you can grab this immediately as well and Let There Be House. Jazzy funk, Love Me. Putting all these tunes, by the way, up on our thread tonight if you want to have a look and see what's going on as we play these, okay? Also on our Twitter at Digital Groove. This is the Digital Groove. Monday night right here, RTE Pulse, all the way from Dublin to your speakers wherever you may be.
Know you're freaking, and listen to my reasons.
was sent our way to play for you tonight, but it is out. You can grab that immediately, even though we got it earlier on in the week. From Let There Be House, our dear friends in Newcastle. Kind of borrows a little bit of, early low step, but doesn't it? So real. Go nicely with that, wouldn't it? Anyway, there you go. That's brand new from Jazzy Funk. Tune's called Love Me. Nice original mix on that. We're playing you there the Ferdinand Weber remix for you. Let There Be House recordings out of Newcastle. Great, that's out today. I've also got some lovely In It Together in hour 2 tonight for you as well. You're going to love that with our friends 84-Bit and Remix. We'll get to that in about half an hour's time. We've still got a few more to go before we get to even 10 o'clock tonight, so that's good. Anyway, grab that immediately. Great stuff all together. All you piano fans, I knew you'd love that. Alright, we haven't quite finished with the piano yet, actually, have we? Yes, Ben Mavin, I was technically singing So Real as well, actually. And the original version, not that full vocal. Just, I got to love it, so real. Yeah. Anyway, yes, well spotted. Okay, great stuff. Now, where are we? Okay, on to Gigi Frassanio's HSO recordings. This is Chujo, a.k.a. Chujo Original. And we're going to play you a track called Body Party. Yes, not Body Parts, Body Party. The original mix on HSO right now.
Hi, this is Grant Nelson reminding you that every Monday from 9 to 11, you're checking out my man Niall Redman right here on RTE Pulse.
Yes, how lovely from Chujo Original. That is all the way on Gigi Frassanio's HSO recordings. And that is out right now. Tune number 10 tonight. Out of 22, we got Brother Bren in the house. Hello to you. Where in the name of God in the world are you? Are you in Italy or where in the name of God are you at all? Please let us know. We are saying hello to you wherever you may be, however. Also, Rob Lorton, hello to you, sir. How are you? Nikia Williams, Detroit, Michigan as well. With us tonight for her afternoon, of course, over there in America. So lovely to have you along in Motor City. We're almost reached hour 2. We have one more to play to before we go top of the hour. A big hour 2 for you tonight. A little bit deeper to start off. We're going to play some brand new Sebb Jr. remix action for Jogador tonight. That's coming up first tune after 10. Some brand new JT Donaldson as well, and you're going to love that. A brand new one on Closer to Truth. We only got a couple of hours ago. You're going to love that as well. Steve O'Connor, you're going to love that. Brand new Born to Funk, some brand new 84-bit as well. We got the brand new JC Unique tune as well for you tonight. Some brand new Seamus Haji. Also some Vertigini. Feeney, you're going to love that too. This is all coming hour 2. Some brand new Funk Atomic with massive piano in it as well. You're going to love that. Brand new Mijangos, and then a couple on Phoenix, soul and Phoenix music, of course, too. All coming up in hour 2. So please do not go anywhere. We're not even halfway through things tonight. Live for you Monday night. This is the Digital Groove. My name is Niall Redmond. We do it every single Monday. Investing brand new tunes for you. And as I said, 23 we're working our way through tonight. This is tune number 10. If you're listening on the radio and you have an L Facebook account, you want to see what's going on here, you're actually seeing it in HD tonight. Because I smashed the iPhone 11. I got it. That was my big grand finale of iPhones. I thought to myself, I'm going to treat myself now. Because I had an upgrade in Yonks and I said, right, iPhone 11, and I've been looking after it and it fell out of the pocket today, and the smallest of cracks just sent it right through like a lake, a frozen lake with a pebble rippled right across. And it's right in front of the front-facing camera that we normally use for this, so it'll be fixed next week at a massive expense. But anyway, so you're watching with the rear-facing camera tonight, which of course the HD camera. Anyway, if you want to see me and all my horror, you can have a look at that there on the Facebook pages of Pulse or the Digital Groove or me own, whatever you like. Right. Okay, one more before we go to hour 2 tonight. We're going to take a tune from Poetry in Motion Records, a tune by Tete Delacourse. I'm always wondering if I get that even close. Maybe Teat. Would it be Teat? T-E-T. Would that be T-T? Maybe it's T-T. I don't know. Anyway, I'll go with Tete Delacourse. That's a Dublin version of that for you, right? Funky Love is the name of this. And you will funkily love this. Poetry in Motion, the label here, going to take us up to some brand new Sebb Jr. just after 10 o'clock tonight. Right, the boys are very busy over there, so I'm going to say hello to them in case they have to go and work on their important things, like all that amazing music they make for you week in, week out that we play on this show, that being Andy Reid and his brothers. Excuse the Dublin version of brothers, but that's how we say it over here. His brothers, George Tiras and Vincent Kyra, in the studio as we speak. Boys, well done. Well, we got some brand new Phoenix music coming up about an hour. 50 minutes. From Phoenix Music before we go tonight. But Andy Reid, Hatiris and Vincent Kyra working their magic in the studio in Toronto right now. Boys, do your thing. And thanks for making all this great music that we enjoy every single week. Do appreciate it. The boys from Let There Be House with us tonight as well. Hello, gentlemen. How are you? As we said, we played one 2 tracks ago. And we should be playing the brand new In It Together in about 5 tracks' time. Is that okay? Thank you very much. Right. Nicola Ty with us tonight as well. Hello to you. Also Monica Drose, hello to you. Hope you're well, my dear, and you enjoyed it. I think it was Jamie on this weekend. I might have saw that on the Facebook, so I hope you enjoy that. What do you think of that? Finishing off the first part of the show tonight. Tete, TT, Teat, whatever you want to call him. Well, come on, go with Tete. Just commit myself to it, right? Tete Della Course, Funky Love, the name of that tune. I can tell you that much, definitely. Poetry in Motion, the label right there. Great stuff. All right, 30 seconds away from 10 p.m. If you have something in the oven, you take it out and you go, God, it's 10 o'clock at the button. I better get that out of there before it burns. Name of God, what you possibly have in the oven at 10 o'clock at night. But anyway, maybe fairy cakes or something. Sort it out anyway. 15 seconds before 10 o'clock now. We're going to take you into hour 2 tonight. Something brand new from. In fact, well, actually, it's a brand new remix, but it's a tune from last year called Hallelujah. Kevin McKay and David Penn. Remember that? Yes, you do. Well, we're going to play you the Sebb Jr. extended remix out today on promo. Glasgow Underground is the label. We're going to spin it out to Jogador tonight. And some nice piano noodlings in this as well with that Sebb Jr. energy. Right, first tune of hour 2 tonight. Out of 23, we're now at tune number 12. Over the halfway mark, of course we are. Vlad Carroll in the house, DJ Charlie Brown, hello to you. How are you? I'm going to see you real soon. Looking forward to that, my friend, immensely. We can probably tell everybody now as well, myself and DJ Charlie Brown are going to be in Opium on Friday, the 27th of March, doing our thing as well, which is great. More about that in the coming weeks, because I know it's a little while away yet, but just make a mental note of that, please.
So strong, you put my mind at ease. Now I've got it together. My arms are peeling, my pride is riding high. I don't know how to thank you, but my, I said, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. Thank you for the loving that you laid on me. Thank you, baby, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. Thank you for the loving that you laid on me. Now and to you I'm holding on. You scooped me up from the bottom. You blew my troubles away like the winds of autumn. You're like the sun that dries my flowing tears. I've been blessed. On the throne I'm sitting high. I don't know how to thank you, but my, I said, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. Hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. Hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. Thank you for the loving that you laid on me.
just sprinkling that Sebb Jr. magic all over that, isn't he? In case you missed the name, Kevin McKay and the legendary David Penn, tune called Hallelujah. And that is the Sebb Jr. extended remix out today in Glasgow Underground. Pete Chard loving this gospel vocal, he says. Lots of love on this gospel vocal. Lee Deed saying this is just so lovely. Absolutely. It's big. Gonna spin that one out to Joggador tonight. Got the next one up for him as well, I suppose. Give you two for the price of one, don't you know?
Hi, this is Booker T, Kings of Soul, and you're locked into Ireland's #1 soulful house show, The Digital Groove.
Right, she sent this our way to play for you. I think yesterday we got this in the inbox from our friend JT Donaldson. This one featuring Wally Calerio and JT Donaldson on the production. Tune is called Taken, as in removed, T-A-K-E-N. Okay, Taken Me Over. The label here, Duffel Bag Recordings, should be dropping next week or so.
This is a Niall Redmond exclusive track.
World exclusive.
Right, another exclusive for you. This sent our way only hours ago. I'm going to attempt the name. I think it's just supposed to be letters because it doesn't even. There's not even a. There's an O at the end of it. That's helpful. We'll go with the pronunciation, which would be Kvbro, but it's KVR VBO. Okay. No Boundaries, the name of this. Intro beats on the remix, Closer to Truth, or if you're from Dublin, Closer to Truth, and it's out next week. tell you now, that's getting an airing this Sunday at Pygmalion. That's going to be a big piggy type tune. Pygmania, as they call it sometimes. Right, this is KVR VBO. That's what you're hearing. It's called No Boundaries. Intro beats on the remix. 3 mixes on it. That's one of them, of course. Closer to Truth is a label right there. Should be out next week. If you have just joined us this Monday night, coming up on 17 minutes past 10 p.m. here in Dublin anyway, so 17 minutes past the hour, wherever you've been listening, including you, Evan Landis, over there in Los Angeles. It'll be late morning for you, really, is it? I mean, good afternoon to you. So yes, we're well into the show by now, working our way through 23 brand new tunes. We're at tune number 15, about to go to number 15 right now, so still a good bit to go. We are putting these track names up in real time. If you're watching on our Facebook Live, or you'd like to watch on our Facebook Live, just go to any of the Facebook pages associated with RTE Pulse. That's their own one, of course, my one, or the Digital Groove one. You can see the video there. And of course, we're on Twitter tonight at Digital Groove, doing the exact same thing, posting up these tunes as we play them. If you're just listening on the radio and you want to follow them, all right? Right, this is my man Born to Funk sent it our way to play for you tonight. This is called So High. Of this, the original mix, out next week.
Exclusive. This is a Niall Redmond exclusive track.
When I think of you, I become so high.
Right, if you like that piano, we're about to wipe the floor with you with this one. Okay, that one, by the way, brand new from Born to Funk. So High, the name of the tune, the original mix, out soon. Born to Funk Digital, easy to remember, all there for ya. Okay, we've been kind of bigging this one up, and rightly so. You're going to hear why. Forthcoming In It Together actually could have dropped today. Was sent away by the guys. Thanks very much. This is Animist, and we're going to play you a track called Move. 84-bit, our dear friends Milos and Co. 84-bit on the remix on this. In It Together, the label. And yes, big piano coming your way. Of course it is. 22 minutes past 10 right now. Monday night, the Digital Groove. Yeah, loads of you loving that tonight. I knew you would. I actually drove all the way in tonight without my brain going, wait till I drop this, it'll all go mental. And that's exactly what happened. 84-bit doing the business on that for Mr. Lee Eden out of Nottingham. That is Animist out at the moment. It's called Move. That's the original's awesome as well, by the way. We just gone with the 84-bit mix tonight for you. In It Together, the label. P-Chart from Let There Be House In It Together says thanks for the support. Well, thank you for the music, and thanks for not only signing and releasing it, but sending it our way to play as well, which we're really grateful for. So big up to yourself and Glenn and all the crew, of course, there at Let There Be House. Always a pleasure, guys. Lovely and chunky. We've gone kind of a few rounds for you tonight, haven't we? Kind of giving you the yeah, absolutely. If you haven't got a visual, I was doing a boxing thing there in case you had to imagine that on the radio, right? For the benefit of our watchers tonight, Facebook Live. Anyway, we're going to go with a few groovy ones. Not that these aren't groovy, by the way, but a little less full on. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, now we said this vocal would come back and sort of haunt you, but actually kind of linking in with the Let There Be House tune we played in hour one tonight, which used a similar vocal hook. We shall do it all over again for you this time, courtesy of JC Unique. This is up there for free. We'll get it for you and we'll post it. You can grab it, and I would suggest that you donate some money for this record, and it's free if you want it, but if you want to, it's like an honesty box. Does that make sense? So if you want to just give a few bob straight to JC Unique for doing this wonderful music, I would encourage you to do so. This is JC Unique. Tune is called Want Me, Need Me 2020. And that's why. Unique to Rhythm out right now. I'll post a link for you.
This is Susan Bogie, and you're checking out Digital Groove.
The thrill never gets less. It gets more, actually. When Barbara Tucker drops by and says things like, blessings to you, keep dropping those cool jams, just passing through, right? So just to put this in perspective, this is a bit like Bono walking down the street as your busking going, I like that, keep going, here's a tenner, or actually here's 100. Get yourself some new strings, right? They sound awful, but you're doing great. Barbara Tucker in the house, lovely. Of course, two from Barbara Tucker in hour one tonight. Both whopping tunes, which is great. One involving, of course, Dennis Quin. The other involving Teddy Douglas. There you go. On Bass and Boys, so that's great. So lovely to have Barbara Tucker with us. Always amazing. Right, once again, I'll put the link up to this if you want to grab it. It's free. You can grab this for free. James Unique has released this for free. But he has put up a little donate button, which I think is a good idea. It's a great idea, in fact, underneath it. And you can, if you think it's worth it, send him a few bob for his troubles and time that he took to make the tune. And we've done that, and we encourage you to do the same. JC Unique, Want Me, Need Me 2020. The Unique to Rhythm label is the label, and it is up there as a link. You can find it there on our Facebook page and our Twitter at Digital Groove tonight. We did mention the Basin Boys in hour one. That was, of course, the label. We had Teddy Douglas, Barbara Tucker and Zhana, a tune called You Can Do It. And we're going to go through, technically, sort of a Basin Boys older tune redone by Seamus Haji next. That you can grab immediately, just 32 minutes past 10 p.m. into the last half an hour of the Digital Groove, all the way till 11 o'clock tonight, working our way through 23 brand new tunes for you. And this tune number 17... Right, you'll probably remember this. It was a tune called I Walk Alone, For Your Love in brackets. I think it came out Defected, if I remember correctly. Maybe it definitely did come out in Basin Boys. I think it was re-released in Defected. Could be wrong about that. I might have to do a bit of discogging on that one. Anyway, Seamus Haji this time, and those guys, which is, of course, another name for the Basin Boys, or the guys, Basin Boys. Tune is called I Walk Alone, For Your Love. This is the original extended mix by Seamus Haji on Big Love Recordings. Noah Mack on the same. I do remember the original. I kind of can visualise a sleeve. I think it was on Basement Boys, if I remember correctly. I can even see the little porthole it's in my vinyl shelf. Anyway, there you go. Brand new update from Seamus Haji and those guys. Tune called I Walk Alone For Your Love. The original extended mix, Big Love Recordings. That's out right now.
I pass your door, and I remember things you said. I know it's time, baby. Wake up and grab another.
By the way, just for you piano peoples out there, not as many as there's big pianos coming at you in the next couple of tunes. By the way, just to give you forewarning on that again, right? Because I know you like to have a bit of forewarning for you, right? Louis Faustino, uplifting tunes, he says. They're about to get a little bit more uplifting, Louis, so that's good to have you along at this time. You'll enjoy the next few, my friend, I guarantee you. Nice to have Sebastian back with us as well. Of course, some Johannes and me and Bastian featuring Rose Windross coming up before the end of the show tonight. You're going to love that. Of course you are. You know you are.
What's up, everybody? This is Sandy Rare from Kings of Tomorrow. You're listening to Digital Groove with Niall Redmond.
The Digital Groove.
Casey straight into the middle. He just wandered into the middle of that going, what's this? What the hell's going on? Give you the name once again. Seamus Haji and those guys. I Walk Alone For Your Love. The original extended mix for you by Seamus on Big Love Recordings out of Brighton. Out right now. Grab it immediately, right? Okay, some piano coming at you now from Odyssey Inc. What You Gonna Do? And yeah, it is that vocal. You're thinking, what you gonna do with my... Yep. Vertigini on the remix on this for Blockhead Recordings. This gets real lovely real quick. So please give you full attention and crank it up a notch if you can do that.
This is CJ McIntosh, and you listen to my good friend Niall Redmond on the Digital Groove.
Cranking that up here in the studio. I hope you're doing the same at home if you can. Maybe you come in a bit late, you can't do it, but you can. That is brand new from Odyssey Inc. It's called What You Gonna Do. Vertigini on the remix there. Blockhead Recordings, the label for ya. Scotty Trevor saying mega tune indeed. Also Angelo Carrao, how are you? Good to have you with us. Hope you're well. Long time no speak. Hope all is good. Right, we'll keep the piano on the simmering pot for you as with that. Right, you're going to love this next one. It's Don Welsh and Norma Ray. Tune is called Push It, and we're going to play the Funkatomic remix, don't you know? Label here, Underground Network, bit of a giveaway. That's the kind of vibe you're going to expect on this. We may as well tell you now as well, he's coming up in literally 16 minutes time. Camorra with the Swerve Radio Show. Coming up at 11 o'clock tonight. We shall tell you just before we go to him, but it is imminently around the corner. Right, once again, Don Welsh and Norma Ray. Push It, the name of this. Funkatomic on the remix. Big piano dropping this for you, by the way. Underground Network, the label. Okay, get ready for this, please. Get ready for this.
Hi, this is Tony Humphries, and you're checking out my guy, Nile Redmond, in the mix on The Digital Groove.
Nous ne faisons qu'un à travers la musique et la danse. Quoi que tu fasses de positif dans la vie, faisons-le grandir au nom de l'amour. To all the beautiful people of the world, spreading love. Hey, ici LaRae et DJ Don Welch. Viens avec nous, on t'emmène dans un voyage musical sensationnel. De Paris à Brooklyn et dans tout l'univers.
Is a digital groove, and you need to turn this track up.
Well, you weren't expecting... I know you weren't expecting that. Don't be lying to me, right? Isn't that unbelievable? Yes, Scotty Trevor saying a piano attack in the nicest possible way. Of course it is, yes. Don Welch and Norma J. Push It, the Funkatomic Remix, Underground Network, the label.
And you're listening to The Digital Groove with Nile Redmond.
Right, we have to squeeze a few more in. And we are fighting the clock. It is literally 8.5 minutes left of the show tonight. So let's see what we can ram down your ear canal in that short amount of time for you. We need to get a few more in for you, right? This is Me Django's featuring Gina Corona. The tune is called El Amor, and this is on Union Records, and this is gonna grab you by the Me Djangos.
El amor no es solo una palabra que se escribe en las líneas de un poema. El amor es algo más que una simple atracción. Es dar lo mejor de ti, sin importar el precio que se tenga que pagar, con lágrimas o alegrías. El amor es la esperanza para vivir en paz y armonía. Inspiración, felicidad, reír, jugar sin importar el tiempo. Es la emoción que nutre al bebé que acaba de nacer. Es el vínculo que une a un hombre y una mujer. El amor es maravilloso y es eterno. Es más que una bella palabra. Porque donde hay amor, hay vida. Isn't that lovely? A little bit of kind of El Amor going on in there, but it's Me Djangos featuring Gina Corona. Tune is called El Amore, Union Records, the label. And we got to get the brand of Johannes, Anmi and Bastian, and Rose Windross tune in for you now. Usually comes out on the Thursday, so let's hope for the best. I know Andy Reid is in studio, as we said, with Vincent Kyra and Tatiris as we speak, as we're on the radio right now. So he may not be able to update us with that, but normally it's the Thursday. You should be able to get some pre-order. This is Johan S, Anmi and Bastian, and the one and only Rose Windross. There for you, the name of the tune, the extended mix, Phoenix Music, exclusive right now. Exclusive.
World exclusive.
Redmond exclusive track.
Spanking new round of chops, that is, isn't it? It's Yo and S and me and Bastian featuring Rose Windross. A tune is called There For You on Andy Reid's Phoenix Music. Hoping that drops Thursday and pre-order, you can grab it. But there you go, almost finishing the show tonight. Oh, by the way, JC Unique with this says, I don't know why I read that as if you were a priest. I just got in from fatherly duties. I thought you were anointing the sick or something, but I don't think that's what you mean. So, missed much of the fun, but I made his day. Well, look, you made our day with sending us that tune, and it is there for free. It's in the thread there. If you want to grab it, that, of course, being Chris Woods, a.k.a. JC Unique's Want Me, Need Me 2020 tune. Right, final a few flurries for you tonight. Final tune of the night. Come on, come back to you in a second. That should be easy, Niall. That should be easy. Maroi, is that right? M-A-R-O-Y? Why did I find that? Maybe my page is creased. This is called Improvisation, and it is indeed. It's on Phoenix Soul, finishing off the show tonight.
World exclusive.
Right, just enough time to thank you all for listening, taking part, watching. I'll be back to the front camera next week. It won't be as graphic for you. So thank you for listening. Please join us next week, 9 to 11 right here on RTE Pulse. I will see you Saturday in Opium here in Dublin and in Pygmalion on Sunday. Until then, Camorra next.
Prova do campo, eu não da madeira, cangar, candeia, e matida pereira, e madeira de vento, tombo da ribanceira, e uma espera profundo, e eu queira ou não queira. Sal é pedra e o fim do caminho, e resto de toco, e pouco sozinho, e caco de vidro, e a vida e o sol, e a noite e a morte, e laço e anzol.
Looks like Andy Reid took a little studio break to tell you, yes, 28th February, you can grab this Tracksource pre-order. The link is there in the Facebook Live. You want to grab that when you can. Is that okay? And thanks to Andy, as always, for looking after us. He's probably promised us years ago we'd always take care of us, and he has never let us down, and either musically or in supply of the music. So thank you very much, mate, and do enjoy your studio session with the guys. Please give them our love too. Right, as we said, back on the radio next week, 9 to 11, right here on RTE Pulse with a brand new roster of tunes for you. I will hopefully speak to you then and see you then, and I'd love you to come back and join us. Don't forget, coming up after this, give it about 40 minutes, is Decades Part 7 this week. 10 tunes from the last 10 years of the Digital Groove playlist. All absolute killer stuff for you, and we're going to take a wander through the years of the DG. Only an intro and an outro. All the rest is just the music, so no blabbing on by me. Go and check that out on our Mixcloud page. If you want to find that, just Google Digital Groove Mixcloud. It's the easiest thing to do, and you'll find the first result there. We'll bring you right to it. And of course, all our Mixcloud content is there on that page too, if you want to go and check that out at your leisure. Thanks again for watching and listening, my friends. Talk to you next week. God bless you all.